Ion hadn't been to the village since he was 8. After his parents died in a fire, he was taken to the city, raised by Silence, now 25. Heart bruised by a failed life and a Hofferton novel, he returned to the one place that still smelled like memory. The village hadn't changed much, except at night. The locals warned him, even in whispers, "Don't walk after dark, Beta. And if you hear a woman singing, run." He laughed it off. "You're all still scared of fairy tales." The Chaiwala shook his head. "It's not a fairy tale, it's Zarian." That night, under a moon, Ion couldn't sleep. He wandered outside, toward the temple ruins, old stones lost in jungle and moss, and there, by the ancient banyan tree, she stood, a girl in white, hair black as midnight, feet bare, yet not dusty, eyes shimmering silver. She was impossibly beautiful. "You shouldn't be out here," she said, smiling. "I could say the same about you," Ion replied. She stepped closer. "My name is Zarian. I'm Ion, I know." They talked for hours. Her voice was soft thunder. Every word she spoke sounded like a promise not yet broken. He didn't ask why she lived near ruins, or why the air around her smelled like rosewater and ashes. She said she was waiting for someone who could see her, not just with eyes but soul. "I dreamt of you," she whispered, brushing his hand. "I think I've been dreaming of you too," he said. They kissed under the tree. Her lips were ice and fire, and the world fell quiet. The next morning, he told no one. He just kept returning. Each night, Zarian waited for him, sometimes by the tree, sometimes by the river, sometimes inside the broken temple, where candles lit themselves. Their romance bloomed like poison ivy, fast, strong, and full of thorns. He gave her poems. She gave him blood-red flowers that never wilted. She said, "I was cursed once long ago, but love can break anything." He believed her. But then, strange things started happening. Birds fell dead on his doorstep. Up the village, well dried up overnight, and 3 boys went missing, last seen near the ruins. Still, Ion kept returning to her. He was too far in. Zarian whispered things to him in the dark, secrets in a language he didn't know, but felt like home. She carved his name into her wrist. He wrote hers in the last chapter of his book. One night, as they lay beneath the tree, Zarian asked softly, "Would you stay with me forever?" Ion, breathless, nodded. "Even if the world burns?" she asked. Even then, she kissed him, and as her lips lingered, he tasted something strange. Not love. Ash. That night, he dreamt of fire, of screaming, of himself, chained in the temple, surrounded by shadows with eyes like hers. He woke gasping, blood on his lips, and a mark on his chest that hadn't been there before, a black, burning handprint. When he asked the villagers again, they told him the story he hadn't heard. Zarian was a bride once. Her husband betrayed her. She cursed the land, killed every man who loved her after, and now she waits for the next fool. Every kiss is a death sentence. Ion laughed. She's not like that. But inside, his bones had already started to ache. That night, he met her again one last time. "I love you," she said. "Then let's leave," he pleaded. "Run away with me. Break the curse." Zarian smiled gently, and for the first time her eyes filled with tears of black smoke. "Ion, I can't break what I am." "Then I'll break it." "No," she whispered. "You'll complete it." Zarian didn't lie. She only ever told Ion half-truths. He had become hers the moment he first touched her skin under moonlight, the moment he said, "Even if the world burns." His promise sealed the ancient pact. A soul offered willingly can never be reclaimed. But Ion didn't know that. Not yet. That night, as the village slept, Ion walked to the ruins barefoot, heart full of confusion, anger, and love. The stars above flickered strangely, like they knew Zarian stood under the tree, waiting, her long hair floating as if underwater this time. She wore a bridal dress torn, soaked at the hem, glowing faintly in the dark. Her wrists bled without pain. "You came," she said softly. "Tell me the truth," Ion demanded. "Who are you really?" She looked down, then slowly raised her eyes, no longer silver. Now they were black, with swirling flames deep inside. "I was married once," she whispered, "in this village. Centuries ago, I loved him deeply. But on our wedding night, he sold me to a landlord for land and silver." Her voice cracked. "He tied me to the temple altar, laughed while they took turns. When they were done, they burned me alive, and buried my heart in the banyan roots." Tears streamed down her face, but they sizzled as they touched her skin. "Before I died, I cursed every man who would love me afterward. Their love would feed me. Their deaths would keep me beautiful. And every kiss would rot their soul." She stepped closer. "You gave your heart willingly, Ion. That's what the curse needs. Not pain, not fear, just love." He stepped back, shaking his head. "So you've killed before. Hundreds, but none like you. Then break the curse. Let me go." She smiled sadly. "If I let you go, I will fade. My body will rot. My beauty will burn. I will return to ash." Ion's heart pounded. "Then die with me. Be free." She touched his face. "You still don't understand." She leaned close, her lips brushing his. "I don't want to be free. I want to be loved, even if it kills you." The trees howled, the ground cracked, the ancient altar behind them lit up with hellfire. Careen pulled him, closed his body, weakened instantly. His bones ached, eyes dimmed, the air grew thick with death. "Why me?" he whispered, breath faltering. "Because you meant it," she whispered. "You really truly loved me, and that is the sweetest death of all." He tried to speak, but she kissed him and everything went black. The next morning, the villagers found his body near the banyan tree, eyes wide open, smile on his face. Skin cold, his heart was missing, no blood, just a single black rose on his chest. 1 year later, another traveler came to the village, a quiet man, sad eyes, a poet, they said. He walked by the old temple, and a girl in white stepped out from behind the ruins. Hair dark, eyes silver. She smiled. "Hello," she said. "My name is Erin."